Meta, the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, recently unveiled plans for a cutting-edge nuclear-powered data center aimed at powering its growing AI operations. However, this ambitious project encountered an unusual roadblock: the discovery of rare, protected bees near the proposed construction site. This twist sheds light on the complex dynamics between rapid technological advancements, corporate sustainability efforts, and environmental protection. Now, let us examine Meta's thwarted plan, why the company considered nuclear power, and what implications this unexpected development has on the tech industry, environmental regulations, and future AI projects. We'll also explore how Meta's plans align with other tech giants in terms of sustainable energy use. Stay with me till the end to grasp a full update on this. If you are new, remember to subscribe, like, and hit on the bell notification to stay notified on any recent videos. Thank you. Back to today's focus: why Meta needs nuclear-powered data centers. To understand the context of Meta's nuclear-powered data center plan, it's crucial to look at why companies like Meta need massive data centers in the first place. Data centers store and process enormous amounts of data, which drive everything from social media algorithms to virtual reality features. With the rise of AI, demand for data processing power has skyrocketed. Generative AI systems such as ChatGPT or Google's Bard consume vast amounts of energy, often requiring as much as 10 times the energy of regular internet searches. Goldman Sachs reported that by 2030, the power demands of AI data centers could increase by 160%. To support this demand sustainably, many companies are exploring alternative energy sources like nuclear power, which is relatively low in carbon emissions compared to fossil fuels. Meta's choice of nuclear energy is part of a broader trend in tech. Google, Microsoft, and Amazon have also explored nuclear-powered solutions to support their data centers, particularly through small modular reactors (SMRs) that provide flexible, low-carbon power options. Nuclear energy as a constant and efficient power source is increasingly seen as a viable way to meet the energy demands of next-generation AI without the high carbon footprint associated with traditional electricity sources. Now let's look into how a rare bee species blocked the project. Meta's proposed data center location was carefully selected to be near an existing nuclear facility. However, the plan met an unexpected hurdle. The area was also home to a rare bee species that is protected by environmental laws. In the United States, the Endangered Species Act mandates that species designated as endangered or threatened must be protected, which includes safeguarding their habitats. When rare or endangered species are discovered on or near proposed development sites, developers must either relocate their projects or undertake lengthy and costly mitigation measures. Meta's situation highlights the balancing act between advancing technology and preserving biodiversity. Despite its commitment to sustainability, Meta faced strict regulatory barriers intended to protect these bees from habitat destruction. What is the role of bees in the ecosystem and why their protection matters? Bees are essential pollinators, contributing to the growth of plants that make up about 1/3 of the human food supply. Losing bee species can have cascading effects, threatening biodiversity, disrupting ecosystems, and impacting agriculture and food security. This ecological importance explains why regulations around bee habitats are stringent. Meta is no stranger to biodiversity initiatives. For instance, its data centers in Ireland are actively involved in pollinator-friendly projects, planting bee-friendly flora around their facilities to promote bee populations. Despite these efforts, Meta's nuclear-powered data center plan in the United States couldn't overcome the regulatory obstacles imposed to protect these rare bees. Meta's decision to pursue nuclear power for AI aligns with a broader trend among tech companies seeking sustainable power solutions. Microsoft, Google, and Amazon have all recently made moves toward nuclear energy partnerships to support their growing data centers. Microsoft has a deal to source power from Pennsylvania's 3 Mile Island plant, while Amazon and Google have announced investments in SMRs that provide scalable nuclear power options tailored for tech applications. However, these companies have largely managed to avoid the kinds of environmental controversies that Meta is now facing, as their selected sites either lack significant environmental constraints or have undergone thorough environmental impact assessments early in the process. Meta's unique situation with protected bees might compel other tech companies to reevaluate their site selection criteria, especially when endangered species could delay or derail significant investments. Why nuclear power for data centers? Nuclear energy is often associated with safety concerns, but many experts argue that it is one of the safest and most consistent low-carbon energy sources. Traditional fossil fuel-powered data centers contribute significantly to greenhouse gas emissions, so the shift to nuclear energy represents an attractive alternative for companies aiming to lower their environmental impact. Nuclear reactors, especially newer designs like SMRs, offer reliable and scalable power, with minimal emissions. For Meta, the decision to go nuclear also reflects the urgent need to reduce carbon footprints while accommodating the massive power needs of advanced AI systems. Unlike solar or wind power, which are intermittent and often require energy storage solutions, nuclear power provides consistent 24/7 energy, which is ideal for the always-on demands of data centers. Meta's encounter with regulatory challenges around endangered bees underscores the complex landscape tech companies face when trying to expand sustainably. In recent years, environmental groups and regulatory bodies have become more vigilant about the impact of large-scale developments on local ecosystems, particularly as data centers become more common. The Endangered Species Act and similar environmental protection laws require rigorous environmental impact studies and often necessitate mitigation measures, which can delay or alter the scope of projects. For tech companies, navigating these regulations requires not only legal and logistical planning, but also public relations strategies that demonstrate environmental responsibility. Meta's aborted project exemplifies the potential social and economic impacts when large-scale tech initiatives are paused due to environmental regulations. Data centers bring significant local investment, job creation, and infrastructure improvements. Meta's nuclear-powered data center was likely to have a similar effect, contributing to the local economy while supporting Meta's AI advancements. However, halting the project also brings attention to the critical importance of biodiversity and ecological responsibility in corporate decision-making. As the tech sector grows, its impact on communities and ecosystems becomes more pronounced, and Meta's halted data center project may set a precedent for future projects that could be similarly challenged by environmental considerations. What this means for the future of AI and sustainable power in tech. Meta's halted project is a powerful example of how tech companies, environmental advocates, and policymakers are grappling with the balance between technological progress and environmental conservation. As AI demands grow, finding reliable, sustainable power sources is increasingly urgent. However, even the best-intentioned plans can be disrupted by environmental considerations, as shown in Meta's case. Looking forward, Meta and other tech companies may need to invest even more heavily in environmental assessments to avoid similar setbacks. This could involve deeper collaboration with environmental scientists and more thorough evaluations of potential sites for AI facilities. Meta's situation also suggests that as tech companies seek nuclear partnerships, they may face greater scrutiny around environmental impact, particularly as public awareness of biodiversity grows. Conclusively, Meta's nuclear-powered AI data center, derailed by a rare bee species, serves as a thought-provoking example of how even the largest, most technologically advanced corporations are subject to the boundaries set by nature and regulatory authorities. This episode illustrates that as tech companies pursue ambitious projects, they must also consider their responsibility to the environment and the species that inhabit it. While nuclear power offers a promising path forward for AI energy needs, environmental constraints will likely become an increasingly important consideration in the planning of these facilities. Meta's experience could ultimately encourage the tech industry to innovate not only in AI, but also in how it approaches environmental stewardship. Thank you for sticking till the end. We appreciate your time. If you love what was gathered, leave us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon to stay updated on upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.